Welcome back to a brand new Clash Royale video, guys. My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today we're going to be hopping back on our Chief Pat 2 account inside of Clash Royale. Keeping up our push, we made our way back into the Legendary Arena after the fail in the last episode, and I've actually got some new goodies that I want to play with today. And first of all, that's going to be our clan chest. Let's open up our clan chest. Of course, we did get a perfect 10 out of 10, and let's see what we get inside of it. We should get at least 3 epics, I think, for getting a full 10 out of 10 chest. Maybe a legendary card if I want to be a little greedy. All right, we're going to get some gold. We're going to get some mini P.E.K.K.A.s, 9 Valkyries, sort of close to level 7. We're going to get guards, which are pretty good. The Tornado, which is going to be a new card that we unlocked. It'd be pretty fun to actually use the Tornado. Let's see, 107 Knights, 16 Dark Goblins, and 134 of the recently nerfed Elite Barbarians. All right. All in all, not too bad of a chest. We unlocked the Tornado, which is cool, as well as the guards. I guess since we unlocked the Tornado, we didn't get 3 epics. I thought for sure we got 3 epics from our clan chest. But anyways, checking out our deck, we can finally upgrade the lightning spell. I requested for it during Epic Sunday, so let's go ahead and get that up to level 3. And honestly, our deck's looking pretty good right now. Besides our commons, which are at the tournament standard right now, only our epics and rares are 1 level away from being completely at tournament standard, which is super good and means we can play challenges. And checking out the cards we have, I guess I can do a couple of these cheap upgrades that are only like 400 gold. Let's see what else we have going on. We got the clone spell that we can upgrade. Just gonna try to upgrade as many of these as possible. We got the Dark Goblin, which is still extremely low. And normally I like to upgrade my cards to like a certain level. I don't want to over upgrade them by upgrading like the 1,000 gold upgrades, but just getting them to where they're somewhat respectable is generally what I do. I'll get the free spell upgraded. That's actually level 2 and not too bad. We can consider using that. And let's see what else we've got. That might be it for the upgrades that we can do. The Expo, not going to really do too much. Barbarian Hut, Elite Barbarians, okay, we can upgrade those up to level 6. That's going to do it for the upgrades. And then as far as where we're at 3,000 out of 5,000, so we're about 60% of the way through level 8. Not too shabby at all, but we're going to keep pushing our way to level 9. Hopefully we can pick up some wins today. I'm still using this deck. That's worked pretty well for me. The Mega Minion did just get nerfed, so I have to keep that in mind. And if I'm playing people using the Furnace, I'm going to struggle big time since everyone I play is generally a higher level than me. But let's start it off. Let's play off against Anto05. And he's going to use the Miner and the Graveyard. And his Graveyard's actually a pretty decent level to where it's going to start chopping me down. I have to use my Mega Minion and my Zap spell, and we're going to take some serious damage. So that wasn't the most fun way to start the game. If I had my minions, I could have avoided all that. There goes his Electro Wizard. And we are just going to be taking a bunch of damage. So I'm going to play my Tombstone, and maybe we'll be able to figure this one out. All right, Tombstone's going to go down. Here goes our tower. Oh, no, that's not going to work. We have to play our archers to try to make sure we don't take too much Electro Wizard damage. If you have 2 things getting hit at once, it splits the damage between both of them, so that's going to save me a little bit of damage. But now let's drop our Golem, and this is where we might be able to do some work. So I'm expecting the Graveyard to come out as soon as his Giant Skeleton makes its way to my side of the map eventually. And once that drops, I can play my minions, which will counter the Graveyard perfectly. Here goes the tower onto the Giant Skeleton. He still has not done anything as my Golem rumbles its way down the lane. His Miner is going to go right there. And, okay, well, this is a pretty interesting start to the game. I'm going to play my minions out of range of that. Let's do our Zap spell to help out his minion horde. My Mega Minion was so far back because I didn't want it to get the Giant Skeleton damage that it's going to actually sort of struggle to do much. Our Golem did explode on the tower, which is going to give us a little damage. All in all, not terrible. Obviously not great. I would have wanted to smack that tower down, but now that we know he has the Graveyard, we can just make sure we keep saving our Mega Minion. There goes his Electro Wizard. I'll use my Skeleton Army to counter that. And not really too terrible of a game right now. All right, Miner's going to go down on the tower. I'm going to let the Miner do its thing. I've got the Skeleton Army dropping. And with the Miner doing its thing on the tower, let's just take that damage, and I'm going to pray that I can do one big Golem push right here by having that big Elixir advantage that he's sort of gone crazy with by dropping all this stuff. So we've got the Golem down. He still hasn't dropped a single card, by the way, which is super good for us. I can use our Tombstone. Let's see if he plays the Graveyard. He still has not played the Graveyard. We're going to be A-okay right now, and he's going to play a Graveyard on defense. Fascinating. All right, well, all these skeletons are going to go down. Let's play the lightning spell onto everything he's got over here. Mega Minion is just going to get bopped by that giant skeleton bomb right now. Now we've got the minions going down. The skeletons are going to do work. The tower's down to 751. We're doing an okay job, but we still haven't made our way quite to victory. Skeleton Army is going to go down and help out against the Miner. Archers are going to help out against the Miner as well, but we're going to have to go on a massive push right here with the Golem, and this is what we're going to need to sort of end the game. The Golem's going to go down. The Giant Skeleton's going to be right there as well. I'm going to zap absolutely everything to to make sure that our golem can make its way to the tower. Graveyard's going down. Let's use our minions to kill the graveyard. This is going to be sort of a last-second push. Our golem's on the tower, though. His arrows aren't going to be enough, but his graveyard's going to be able to clean up our tower. I played archers for no reason. This one's going to go into overtime. We've got a minute left on the clock to try to finish off this game. The golem's going to do the best that it can. I was tempted to do some giant skeleton or some skeleton army tech right there and try to get the golem to explode onto the minions, but I guess I'm going to go for another push down this other lane. Let's do our skeleton army. Don't want to have to deal with this giant skeleton. If the giant skeleton explodes on my tower, it's actually not too big of a deal. Wait, not on this tower, though. Okay, this is really bad. We did not want that to happen. So now we've got only 1,000 HP left right there. All right, archers are going to go down. His arrows are going to drop. Let's do a lightning spell onto that. His minion ward's going to go down. We need to try to zap down those minions. Zap's going to help a little bit. We've got the golem and the mega minion doing work. Tower's about to reset right here. Golem. See, the only problem is with that reset, our mega minion's going to be targeted by the tower. We're not going to have enough damage to pick up the win. So close yet so far away. And unfortunately, this wasn't a challenge, or else I think we would have been able to pick it up in the next 2 minutes. This one's going to end up as a tie. No one likes ties, but a well-fought battle and a good game. Well played against Anto. Yeah, we just weren't able to pull it out in the end. His arrows killed our minions, which is why his graveyard ended up killing our tower, or else we would have won it 1-0 right there. I could have tried to go for that king tower a little bit more aggressively, but honestly, not too worth it. Let's go for another battle right here against Romain, and he's going to be at level 10, so we've got to be even more careful that we don't make any stupid mistakes. All right, Princess is going to go down. He's got a miner in the very back. A fireball. Okay, this has been a fascinating start. I'm going to play the mega minion, which will clean up the princess. It's also going to clean up the miner. And I wish I had my golem right now. If I had my golem, we'd be so set. But instead, I'm going to just have to play my tombstone and let him do his thing. But he's used a lot of elixir already, so we should have a nice little lead. And actually, no, this is going to be so annoying because his is a higher level than me. He's actually going to be able to survive that for a little bit. And with his princess shooting away, we've got a skeleton coming out. But this skeleton's going to die. He's going to protect his miner with his life. This dude is playing a pretty interesting game right now, but I think it's about to turn right into our favor. Our archers are going down. He's going to play his fireball to protect his princess. Fireball's only going to hit one of these archers, and now we've got such a crushing push making its way to his tower. Even with the ice spirit, even with whatever he has, he's going to be in so much trouble. And as the skeletons pop, they're going to explode and die from the golem right there. And now my mega minion can smack down that tower. That's going to be the very first tower of the game, barring anything crazy, and we're going to be looking super good going into the rest of the battle. Princess placement should have been behind the tower. That's going to be a dead princess. Mega minion's even to get some additional shots off against the king tower to give us a little bit more love right there. And let's just go ahead and reset with our golem in the back and keep crushing onwards using this strategy. I think things are looking pretty good, especially now that elite barbarians are gone. We're going to do a lot better on this account just because the elite barbarians are running right down the lane as soon as I drop my golem, which was really crushing for me, and it made it sort of hard to play this deck, but I feel like this deck got buffed due to the changes. If he plays his princess in the back, we're going to get a really nice lightning spell. Keep that in mind. Please play the princess. He's going to play the miner. We can't do anything to the miner just yet. Let's do our archers. And still waiting on that princess. He's going to do skeletons. I'll zap some of those. That was actually a sort of awkward zap. We're not going to be able to get everything, so I guess I'll lightning down the elixir collector and just try to get as much value as possible. All right, so things are okay. Tower's at 1,400. Whoa! He has got some... Okay, this is going to be pretty ugly right here. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to kill that princess before it can do anything. Clone spell is going to come out. Well played. That's a crazy card to bring out with the Three Musketeers. Trying to pull it out, and I definitely have to respect that, but it's not going to work out too well. And with 30 seconds left on the clock, I might just go for a golem rush and see if we can cap off this game. Golem's going to go down. I want that second crown towards our crown chest, guys. He obviously has the Three Musketeers, which we're going to have to deal with right now. This princess is distracted, though, so check out this little bait with our tombstone plus our skeleton army to kill that right there. Explosion's going to happen for those little... for the golem right there. We're trying to do as much damage as possible to this crown tower. Please take that tower low enough. That's going to be low enough for the lightning spell. No! Good game well played against Romain, and we're going to pull off a victory. Woo! All right, well, we're currently 1-0-1 on the day. Not too shabby at all. Again, this is the deck I've been playing. No legendary cards, no Sparky, no anything else. If you look at the cards that I have to unlock, this is ridiculous. This is crazy. I've been playing for a year on this account, and I've got one legendary card. I mean, it's level 2, but I have one legendary card. Look at all these cards I'm missing. The only cards I'm missing are all these legendary cards. It's so sad, but I guess we're just going to have to keep playing the cards that we have. Keep trying to make our way there. We're using the Golem Lightning deck, guys. It's really strong. It is a nice little deck you can play at any level. All these cards are unlocked really early, so feel free to try it out. Let's continue onward. Let's see if we can get into one more battle and pick up a victory. Level 11. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. All right, well, let's do our Tombstone in the very back. Level 8 Furnace. What in the world? Okay. Maybe our Mega... If he's playing the Royal Giant, it might be time for a Rage Quit. Come on, please play something down the... I'm just going to Lightning both of these. We're going to get some okay value out of that. And next time I'll play my Tombstone so we can deal with that Furnace. Level 11, he's got an Inferno Tower, which is going to demolish my Golem. Level 8. This might be one where we sort of just play for the tie. I don't know really what else we can do against this guy. And we honestly don't have great counters to the Furnace either. Like, all of our cards are bad against the Furnace except for the Tombstone, so keep that in mind. He's going to Fireball down an Archer, not the greatest value there. I guess we're making a slight Elixir lead right now, especially with that log going down, but let's play our Golem, and let's see if we can possibly get a push going. So I feel like the only chance we'd have to win is if he messes this up in double Elixir, and we can get the Golem plus the Lightning spell going down. He's going to play his Fire Spirits, which will be fine. We can just let those crash into my Golem. It's not going to take any tower damage, but we're going to need to sort of pull off a miracle right here. And let's start doing that with the Mega Minion, and let's see what he plays to counter. Alright, so he's got the Inferno Dragon. Let's hit the Inferno Dragon, and that's going to be pretty decent for us. The Golem's going to keep tanking while my Mega Minion makes its way to the tower. This is super good, actually. The Golem's going to explode and kill that Skeleton army. So the Mega Minion does have a sort of a lifespan on how long it's going to live. The tower's going to be down to 1,877, and after all that damage, we're basically even on our towers. That's how much of a level difference there is right now. So let's get our Archers down. Don't tell me these Archers get one shot. Okay, they don't get one shot. That's going to be good for us. We're not going to take any damage from that Musketeer on our tower. Let's reset with the Tombstone. We can outskill this guy and win this game. Even though he's level 11 and we're level 8, I'm still feeling good. Fireball's going to go down. That's going to still be a positive Elixir trade for us. Very nicely done. Golem's going to go down. And with this Furnace popping, that's going to die to the tower on the very first Furnace. So really nice. Wait, that Fire Spear is moving really fast. No, it's going to die. Why did I play a Skeleton army? Okay. Do as I say, not as I do. Skeleton army's going to go down. We've got some stuff lined up right now. Golem's going to be making its way to the tower. Zap all of this. Waiting on that. Oh, that Inferno Tower. Oh, I wish I got that Musketeer. That would have been so good if we got the Musketeer, but it was just out of range. Golem's going to reach the tower, though. That's going to explode, and with the Archers doing damage, that's going to be tower number 1 of the game. I think we're going to be able to pick that up. Golem's going to go down this side. Furnace is dropping, and this should be the end of it. Our Zap does... Wait, doesn't it do 68 damage? 64 damage? Are you serious? Only a couple of seconds left on the clock. But guys, level 8 versus level 11. And this guy is a for real level 11. Lightning spell is going to pop, and that will be the end of it for a 1 crown to 0 victory. A 3-level difference. A 3-level difference. We're still going to pick up the W right there. Good game, well played. 29 trophies, and all in all, a successful day of pushing. Ooh, 3,082 trophies. That might be a personal best. We're at the personal best on my Chief Pat 2 account, 3,082. Like I said, Elite Barbarians getting nerfed is super good for this deck. Feel free to try it out, play it, and let me know what you guys think. And yeah, that is pretty much it. One thing before I go, if you guys haven't checked me out already on Bands, it's an app where I can use to talk to you guys. Pretty much it's a community. I do giveaways there with like iTunes gift cards, Google Play, and you can share decks and strategies. Make sure you check it out. I've got a download link in the description below. But that is pretty much it for this video. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to enjoy my 3,082 trophies, soak it in while I can. But that is going to do it. Until the next Let's Play episode, I will see you guys later. Peace out.